I think it was ages ago since I did the last videos on YouTube. So basically there's a lot of things to update right now. But I'm not gonna do that everything in this video. So this one I'm just going on here to say out loud that I'm gonna back to do YouTube video. So this is sort of a announcement, I guess. But I also will cover in these videos what have I done and what I'm up to at the moment. So bear with me in a while I'm trying to explain everything while just making my very first video, if you actually happen to see that a while ago, and why I sort of disappeared after that and never going back on that. So I'm not gonna go into much details why I why I didn't keep doing videos since the very first videos. But here's a short story. It just means I was so embarrassed about my video making skills back then, and part of me also felt like my life has been so boring at that time. If you don't know, I was a student at that time, and my life not anything out of the school, I think. So yeah, maybe that's why I didn't keep making videos. But anyway, going back to this. So bear with me in a while I'm trying to explain everything. So please just treat this like a videos when you really get to know me properly, I think. I'm not going to any questions or something, but it's just a really big fact that I'm getting back to doing videos, okay? So something really important to tell you at this point is that a bit of myself, a bit that I think I could just announce right now. So if there is there anything that happens in the future, you sort of have an idea of what it is. So let's come to the big reason why I came back to making videos. It's not because I want to be famous something, like I want to keep money or anything. At this time my channel didn't have that really much of followers, and I don't even think that I will get a huge followers in my videos making style anyway. But I'm sort of being okay for that. So let's be friendly that this videos and YouTube thing is only for me to documenting my life. Even though it's I'm aware that it's not anything that specific. I'm not a famous person of any kind. I'm not really beautiful. What you see on the screen now is my bare face without any makeup. I just use a really a really normal lip balm on this. So you got the color, and every lighting you see is the normal lighting. So I want to be so real with you guys, and because wearing makeup is not my style for the past few years. Because that is a whole long story, and I'm not gonna go back to that. But yes, I want to be just the real me, and the only reason why I make videos is just to documenting my life. So you may ask why I want to documenting my life, and is that a reason that I have to do so? There's actually no reasons, but let me tell you what, there's actually no tomorrow. The mere reason why I actually documenting my life because I was so scared that I didn't have any more tomorrow, and I didn't have that much people whom I love, and who love me anyway. But I just want to do something. So if one day I couldn't just sit like this and doing this normal videos, you sort of knowing when I'm looking back, I just do it for myself. So if I'm looking back at me at this moment, at this stage, I know that I used to be like this. I know that I lived through the moment, and I start knowing that I did live my full life. So it's the main reason why I do the videos. It seems bizarre if I say this, something like this, because you may ask that I am so normal, healthy, and being here. And why did I say something like this is my last day of life? And that is the reason why, part of the reason why I actually make videos. Wait, let me check. Let me do this. I'm sorry, I'm still there. I'm just do this via my phone, so bear with me, okay? So, bear with me that this is one of my bad days, and that I'm not always be like this. Like today, I might have to stop these videos in between because this is one of my bad days. So let's get to the root. Everything's why I get to do videos and why I'm saying this is my bad day. Okay? Okay. Let me catch a breath first. Right. So, why I'm making videos? I mean, what is the reason that I actually have to want to documenting my life like this? So let's get to the point. So when I was 14, I was diagnosed officially with alpha thalassemia, which is sort of blood disorder, and it was inherited in me by my family. So basically, this is a blood disorder where your body didn't produce as much hemoglobin, which produced oxygen for your bodies. So I got that blood disorder, which means that my body lacks oxygen and lacks hemoglobin. The amount of hemoglobin I got is fewer than normal people could live on, let's get it frank, and which means that I will need blood transfusion if my hemoglobin, which oxygen level, was low. So basically, when I was 14, I was diagnosed with that. And the reason why I was diagnosed with that, because I get into a hemoglobin drop. At that time, I got fever and got admitted into a hospital where it's a full-blown circle, which I'm not going into real details at this time. But it's just be frank that I got diagnosed since then. It was the point when life never felt the same, and the videos I make, it's not when I was 14, but it was years later, but really linked to that reason. So at that time I was diagnosed. Of course my life never be the same. However, I was lucky enough to be able to go to school and do everything as normal after just some transfusion, because my type of alpha thalassemia is not beta. So it's not beta. So my type of thalassemia is not depend on regular blood transfusion, which initially means that I only need the transfusions when I am into infections or something and my hemoglobin is kind of low. Okay, so that's good. I was being able to go to school and do everything as normal. And things were good in there until I got into a sepsis when I was 18. I think the videos I make was when I was 18. It's just when I got some symptoms of a sepsis or something like that, but I don't know. So I sort of have been doing that videos. So basically the sepsis for so much reasons, and I'm not gonna go any details in this video, okay? But got me into hospitals for like 2.5 months, and after that my health never be the same. So basically, when prior to that sepsis, my body was not depend on regular blood transfusion, and is still doing so. but my health has been affected with deteriorations. So I basically didn't have that much health for coping with life. I mean, I do live, I do go to school and everything, but that becomes something that some of you may call chronic illness. So after the sepsis, I sort of waking up every day with some pain. It might be digestion issues, it might be something like the POTS syndrome, like my heart spike, and it might be something like joint pains, just something so similar and so on a daily basis. It's never got much that I have to be in the hospital, but it's never got into the level of zero painful. So I always wake up with something, nausea, vomiting, digestion issues, and something. And even when maybe it's kind of bad, but it's actually my good day. So I've been told after my sepsis that my body never be the same, and things can get worse at any point in life. But that's the past like 5 years. No, is it 5 years? No, 6 years. And I've been living like that until now. With good days and bad days. For bad days, I might have really bad temperature and bad nauseous that I couldn't get myself doing anything. But I really try to just keep myself working, if that makes sense. Yeah, but the point is that because I don't know what comes with my health and what comes tomorrow, so I want to document in my life. So if whatever happens tomorrow, I still have today, and I still can look back to myself doing these videos and knowing that I sort of living my whole life, my best stage of life. So some background. That was in when I was 18, so 6 years after, which is now I was 24. So my life has been a lot of changing back then. I was a student at the time I'm making my first video, if you don't know, but now I'm sort of working full time. This is not a permanent job because I sort of have something coming up next year, but I'm not being in the stage that I can share it right now. So let's just keep in mind that I'm doing some sort of work, right? Some sort of work at the moment, and it's temporary. It's not actually wholly temporary because things can change anyway, but let's just keep it like that. What else can I say? Right, so something about me, let's keep my health like that. Something about me. So maybe you might ask why I'm talking too much and why I'm doing my videos like this, barely talking. You might ask what kind of person I am. So let's be upfront, I am so introverted. I am extremely introverted person since birth, which means that I'm not gonna make any videos like I might do some vlogging, but it might not be something like socials, parties. If you expect something like that, when it comes to my videos, so might be it might not, but what you might catch in this video is daily vlog. Maybe the day when I go to work, maybe the day when I go on a solo day trip to the museum, to something, so just something that normal. I normally spend times on my own and on my small group of friends. I do have some friends, even though they're really small groups. So you're sort of having a vibe like that. So it's not a social vibe, but a huge group of friends and huge stuff to do, like going to concerts or something. It's just not my cup of, right? So it's sort of how I'm doing. I'm not gonna say where I am at all. Oh, I think I'm gonna say it now, but keep in mind that will change. So I'm residing in Vietnam right now, but you might thinking that my accent seems so weird that's because I just moving back to Vietnam from some years residing abroad. So that's why I got the accent. If you want, you can try to guess my accent and where it comes from. But it's not compulsory, right? So it's sort of thing. So the huge reason why I do this video is just to say that I'm now gonna back to making vlog. I'm not gonna promise you how much vlogging I will do per week, but I will try to each week coming with one videos. That might be a chatty videos like this, that might be a vlogging, that might be something on my daily life, and we will share. And also keep in mind that I will try to share what I've been up to and what my backgrounds are and everything like that in further coming videos, so just stay tuned for that. Yeah, so anyway, thank you for listening, thank you for watching my videos, and whatever you are in life, wherever you are, I hope you have a productive way, and I hope you will be always happy.